respect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great reporting, DA, as always. The team focused on establishing an offensive rhythm early, GA.
Well, yeah, the earlier you can get everybody in sync, the better your efficiency.
And the obvious part, too, you don't want to play from behind the whole game if you can avoid it.
Clock is at 3. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Johnson outside. Outside, Bagley. Back to Johnson. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And here's Denver. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Here's Jokic.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
No good there. Johnson outside. Pass to Duran. Shot clock at 5. Johnson outside. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Rebound by the Pistons. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Bagley with the ball. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Gordon penetrating.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Jokic. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Jokic from deep three-point territory. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot before second violation. A different look here for Detroit.
Substitution on the floor.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first. And here's Burks. Here's Hayes. Bounce pass from Burks. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The lead now in single digits.
Something that Killian wants to keep improving. When he's dialed in from deep, look out.
Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
In the corner, it's Diallo. Look at that.
Nice. Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
With the step back. Stewart in the corner. And the dunk by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Jokic with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Jokic tries the double. Inside. In the corner, it's Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Burks. That one goes. Count it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
The first one falls.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP. Also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Denver. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this.
25.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Now here's Diallo.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pistons have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
At the line for Detroit.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Grant outside. Floats it up for Grant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Fantastic awareness from Grant, recognizing the chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Here's Hayes. It's blocked. Braun. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
basketball.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Campazzo, and that one goes long. Pistons trailed by 13. Here's Diallo. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Count it, good.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And Wiseman sends it back. Pass to Stewart. Here's Diallo. Offline with his three. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Pass to Wiseman. It's good. Wiseman's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 11. Bagley with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bogdanovich looking around. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got it back down to single digits for the Pistons.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brown outside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
And it's Bagley in the corner. Cunningham up top. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Johnson. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. The drive by Jokic.
Incoming, it's Joker time as Jokic shaking the arena with that slam.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And he sinks the second.
You know, back home in Canada, Corey Joseph is captain of his country's national team.
GA, he's the right man for the job. An experienced veteran in the NBA who can be a talented leader out on the floor.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Now, here's Duran. Cunningham outside. And Jokic with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Here's Johnson. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Jokic. And it's Denver scoring again.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And the basket by Johnson.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Jokic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Gordon. With the fadeaway. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Now here's Cunningham. Another shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Cunningham's got 6 points.
You can't forget to box out Cade, using that length to track down second chance opportunities.
Pass to Gordon. Second chance shot. Bagley with the block. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Hayes, following the miss by Jokic. Shot good by Diallo.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Jokic. Nice move. Misses off the left iron.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages.
Now here's Hayes. Offline from the high post.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bucket is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Number 14. Third personal foul. Team second.
Out left to the wing. Here's Diallo. Here's Wiseman. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end, Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets leading by 13. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. So it's Denver now. Following the shot by Alec Burks. It's stolen by Watson. Braun. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the 2020 playoff bubble, some players struggled. Reggie Jackson was one of those guys, but he bounced back in a big way.
Now here's Hayes. Stewart down low. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And with Jackson, Smitty, he went right back to being the player he was back in 21.
He was an aggressive attacking scorer with an edge, GA, and the 21-22 season was one of his best ever.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Now Jokic, 13 points in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And he recovers it.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter. Yeah, easy call.
For Denver, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Johnson outside. Cunningham outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Nuggets leading by 18. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Here's Cunningham over Thibault. Looking to end the run. Pass to Duran. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And they double up Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovich over Gordon. Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. To the inside. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Now, here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. And stolen by Gordon. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
In the open floor, Cade Cunningham is a dangerous man.
Jokic with it. 15 points in the game. Down low. For three, Caldwell Pope. The long distance three is barely. Caldwell Pope's got 16.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Fires for three. And again, Denver with the triple.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Johnson. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Jokic with the steal. Here's the three. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Denver with a 21-point lead.
The Nuggets, 67.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so here's Denver. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Campazzo. Off target from three-point range. And Detroit has possession. Duren, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And here's Cunningham. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And so Grant will bring it up for Denver. And Watson has it in the corner. Off target from outside. And it's Detroit's ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And again, Detroit turns it over.
Out of bounds. Nuggets ball.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Jokic inside. Shoots over Duren. Jokic with the bucket.
And the defense tries to make Jokic take a bad shot, but with that stroke, he makes the mid-range look easy.
Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. From past the arc. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Duren. And again, it's Denver.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bagley the screen. And here's Johnson outside. Sinks the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Thibault on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Thibault can't get it to go. To the middle. Cunningham right side. Out to the right wing. Johnson surveying the floor. Gordon with the defensive effort. Smooth sailing for Denver. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The Nuggets with another miss.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Back to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now here's Cunningham. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Cunningham. All sorts of time. Bagley with the bucket.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. He knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And they go to the intentional foul. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
And the three ball is good.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
Here's Brown. .146 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Goes back up. That doesn't go either for Brown. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Johnson wide open. He fires. Can't connect from long distance. Denver leading by 23.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Aaron Gordon.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
He doesn't get the second one. And here are the Pistons. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And that's an intentional foul.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. but he says it's only sharpened his focus. The first overall pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham is a special talent. Lots to like about his game.
At the line for the Nuggets.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the floor.
They're up by 17. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah 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 feeling all this yeah 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 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 그 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it I've been taxed for the night yeah meet up extra early get it started